right, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to another episode of Psycho's Platters, always powered by coffee each and every time. Nothing like a fresh pot. Yeah, I said pot, but I got what is this? Clearance Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Yes, yes, yes. I know this is going to be one of those days. I always take a stab on Saturday nights or Sunday nights, trying to do these shows because I never know. It's going to get really busy, I know, for the next couple weekends. Satan's in the house. He's always in the house. Penny Lane in my ears and in my eyes. Trust me, I haven't forgot about you. Just thought I'd tell you. But needless to say, um, let's see. Toby, the little lamb. She's over there eating something. I don't know what. Oh, she's sniffing a bowl. Never mind. Said bowl. Anyways, and then so let's see here. Where can I go on all of this? Um, well, I know it's been a couple days and I missed you guys. I did. Of course, what happened last night? A nail biter. That's what the heck happened. The Bears won. Yes, and I'm telling you though, I really, I'm getting kind of sick and tired of 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 the Bears making us fourth quarter cardiac patients because I got to see highlights, bits and pieces of this, and I'm like, I really honestly thought we were done for when it was like 21-3. I'm like, there's so much for that. But you know what? That'll teach me, right? We managed to come back, beat the crap out of the pack. We squeaked by, and that was what counts. Now we need to find out. And if anybody happens to be watching the game or knows the score, what's the score of the 49ers Eagles game? That's what I'd like to know. Because as strange as this sounds, last thing I saw, the Eagles were beating the Niners. Now, that was earlier. So, what I'm really and I hate to admit this, I'm rooting for the Niners because what I want is the Bears Rams is what's going to happen, hopefully, and that ought to be a quite interesting game. At least I think so. In For the Bears, but it'll either be Rams or Eagles. That's who we're going to go up against. 10-13 Eagles. Satan says. Well, hopefully, is it still in the first half, or is it the second half now? Finally. Um. Anyways, we'll just, either way, we'll see how this all goes. But needless to say, I miss Chicagoland so much. I cannot take the Chicago out of the Arkansas guy, right? It's just not going to happen. Um. But needless to say, I wanted to kind of tell you guys that I'm proud of you guys. I really, really am. When I've gone off and I've said that I've got the best audience in damn YouTube, I wasn't kidding. Okay, it may sound like ass kissing, it's not. I have got the best audience here in YouTube for the vinyl community. Okay, that's all there is to it. And sure, maybe we don't have the big numbers, and that's okay because at the end of the game, at the end of the day, it's all just a game anyway, right? Right. But I wanted to thank you guys because since the last broadcast, we have gained a bunch more subs on this channel. We are one sub away from 1,300 people. One. So if you haven't subscribed, do me a favor and be the 1,300th. 1,300th? 1,300th. Dustin's still in the upside down, Satan. That's right. That's right. Speaking of the sort of related upside down, I finally, I gotta tell you that George Harrison video for "Give Me Love, Give Me Peace on Earth," the new one that they did. I kind of like it. I really, really do. It just somehow fits, you know, fits the song. I think it does that very well. But before I forget here, so like I said, we do have new subscribers. Some of them finally popped up. Ron Haggerty with the GTR Rock Realm again. Yes, GTR Rock Realm. He subs on subs on subs. But needless to say, go check out that channel and Lalito Loca. That's right, Lalita Loca. Well, yeah, you win some and you lose some. That's how it works. It at the end of the day, this channel's still here, Lord willing, and less than 30 days from now will be I will have been here 15 years in YouTube. 15 years, ladies and gentlemen, and we've done over 1,000 episodes, and believe it or not, hopefully between now and the end of the year, I can say that maybe we can say that we've have over 250,000 views. You know, what do they call it? A slow grower? That's kind of horrible, but this is what this channel has been for the last especially few years. Oh, Golden Globe tonight here, huh? Yes, but needless to say, I know I'm being long-winded as I always am. I can't help that, but I just want to say thank you guys, seriously, and hi, Toby. I kind of miss you. Why you don't like to come up here? I don't know. I gave you your treats. I gave you two of them earlier, you little ham. Anyways, so hopefully everybody's doing good out there. It kind of got not chilly here today, but I mean it got up to about 45 finally. But it's supposed to be in the mid 50s tomorrow, but then it's going to go up, down, up, down, up, down for the next week. Yes, goodly to see you, of course, and everybody here. Always good to see you, Brandon. I'll tell you, I was singing along on the car ride home. I put on the radio and they had "Point of No Return" from Kansas, and I was singing along to that. And nobody wants to hear me sing in a car, especially if it's Werewolves of London. I go nuts when I'm singing that. So, anyways, like I said, new subscribers. Thank you to the ones that we know about in the Psychoplatter network. I've had some people go off and ask me publicly and privately if I'm going to do the vinyl tag. Yeah, but I mean, I jotted some notes down and stuff like that, and I've got a couple days off this week, and I'm hoping maybe to have it done by the middle of the month here. I think that would be really nice. Yes. No, I wish I was hitting the Steve Walsh highs. That would have been funny, right? No such luck. At my age, I have to keep it down low as best as possible. But the important thing is singing along with the words more than being able to catch up. Yes, that's exactly what we're going to be talking about here, mostly. Not entirely, but mostly. Hey, Eric, how's it going? I stopped doing. I don't know. It's fun, and I think the questions are a little interesting. That's the only reason why I'm doing it because I didn't do last year's. I did not do last year's. That's all good. That's right. You got to work, don't you? Um, but but we might as well just kind of get into the title of things, right? Right. Beat it on down the line. Heaven help the fool. Yes. Um, Well, yeah, you know what? That's I gotta say this much. It's so stupid that it's controversial. Honestly, all it is, I don't care who I said this on the other show. Said I don't care if there's like two or three people doing the tag in a year. If I'll do whatever one I feel like if I want to do it. Yes, exactly, Chris. And that's just saying in my opinion. But the questions I thought were kind of interesting. Now, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to have the only downside to the whole thing is I don't think I'm going to have material for all 20 questions, but I'll probably have I'll have some good stories. That's why I call it the official just a shitster. Good man. Good. How goodly of you. But yes, we are going to talk about, of course, Bob Weir, who passed away. Complications. I think it was complications of lung cancer, if I remember correctly. Yes, good call, Brandon. Good call. Vinyl tags were only supposed to be for fun, weren't they? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I don't understand, why people got in a tizzy and all the other crap. It's like, I did a tag. If you guys are bored, you should check it out. This was about a couple years ago. Uh, Monkeys tag. Yeah, I did a monkeys tag. How about them apples? But I thought it was kind of fun. I had a couple people that are in the playlist on that video, and I'm trying to remember. Somebody was it Rach that did a Beatles tag, and I did a Beatles tag. So you'd have to go in the history about 2-3 years back, and you could see the responses I did for that stuff. I try around here. It doesn't always work that way, but anyways, so 1963, Mr. Bob Weir goes off and bumps into a Mr. Jerry Garcia, and his world would never be the same, at least for the next 32-year journey with those two together. Yeah, I don't understand the whole my tag's better than your tag. Who cares? Just put the tags out and the people will do them if they want to do them, and if they don't, they don't. No harm, no foul. That's what I say about it. So basically, being with in the cannot talk. Warlocks in 65, Grateful Dead 66, all the way to 95 when Jerry died. Phil's gone too. Pigpen, of course, way, 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 way back. Yes. Well, listen, wasn't he the first one to do it? I can't remember anymore. A Long Strange Trip it was. That's right. And we use was past tense. So from the first album, I tried to get Rob Weir moments, not just Dead. We're only doing 2 Dead songs. The rest of them are going to be stuff of his involvements in other places. And then I have some other tunes too. So from the first album from 1967, Jesse Fuller wrote this. Beat it on down the line. Yes, beat it on down the line. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Bob Weir. I'm terribly allergic to cats, but I like and understand that. Yeah, she's a beautiful furry grand cat of mine. Definitely. I've always liked their version of El Paso by Marty Robbins. All right. So that was 67. I appreciate the 10 people that are here. Smash that like button, please and thank you. Check your subscriptions. Like I said, one away from 1,300 kids. One away. Who you're gonna be the lucky one? Anyways, this next one here from November 1970. That would go a little old school with some Sugar Magnolia. 1970 Sugar Magnolia. And yeah, it did look like that record was spinning on the skeleton's middle finger. I'm telling you, the way they come up with these album covers. So, I mean, even though he was in the Dead, first solo album comes out in 1972. Nice cover, too. It's called Ace. Pretty much, Grateful Dead is the backing band of this solo album. And so, well, I thought I would go off and play, and I know that they say that the live version, I guess, did very, very well on this, but I wanted to play you one of the highlights of the album anyway, and that would happen to be called "Playing in the Band." Yeah, I didn't hear that until today. I had that on vinyl. I had a lot of, I don't know where I came across some of the solo offshoots. Like I remember having a copy of Ace on vinyl on the green Warner. I remember that. And Bobby and the Midnights, which we'll be playing in a little bit. And of course, I had some Dead. I don't have a lot of Dead. I don't. Not for the lack of trying, mind you, but either one of two things. Either A, the the condition of the records is ridiculous, okay, like stomped on by an elephant, and I'm not going to pay prices for that. Or B, the prices are a little, in my opinion, out there for original presses. But that's just me, though. Maybe I'm just an idiot. What can I say? Um, I guess I've been kind of these last 20 years. I've been picky choosy when it comes to my vinyl. I just don't. I don't go and get. You know, it's not love at first sight with me exactly, unless the thing is super minty. And like I said, if the price is right, then great. That's what I say about it. Anywho, so that was 72, right, for Ace. Well, then we get to the next project that he was involved in, and this also had members of New Riders of the Purple Sage, if you remember that band. The Dead and the New Riders, kind of, at least in the early to mid 70s, had this intertwining, if you will, um, in projects. And this is another example here. Um, the engineer that worked on this album and the live album was a former child star. For the life of me, I cannot remember his name, but my buddy has got, unfortunately, a bunch of personal effects from said individual. I've glossed over some of them, and some of them are quite interesting. I gotta tell him something the next time I talk to him, because who knows, who knows. Anyways, so from March 1976, yes, and they had some good stuff, Panama Red, and there's a couple good ones from the 70s. That's the ones I remember pretty much from that as well. But so the band Kingfish, that's right, they didn't do too much. But March of 1976, they put out the first album, and I thought I would play. This is about almost 6 minutes long, but it's Lazy Lightning slash Supplication. All right. So that was Lazy Lightning slash Supplication from the band Kingfish, self titled release from March of 1976. I think I had a copy of that too at one point or another, but I ended up having to sell a lot of stuff, and some of that is just exactly what happened. It ended up going to hopefully good and better homes. That's all we can do about that, right? Right. All right. So then he said Kingfish was around from 76 to 78, if I remember correctly, and that was pretty much the end of it. They did, can't remember if it's just one studio and one live album. They might have worked on another one too after that, but I can't think right off the top of my head. So 1981, though, he goes off and forms another band. And this one is called Bobby and the Midnights. And I thought we would just play the opening track. And I had this album too at one point or another. But I thought we would go off and play Haze. Look at that cover, huh? I kind of like it though.
Don't look like your kind of good thing. Might just be right for tonight. Wouldn't want no one to see this. No. Guess I best stay out of the light. That's right. Hey, crazy days. Turn around and leave this place. We ought to turn and run and leave this place. Hey, crazy days. Maybe make a beat. just maybe fade now. Yeah, it's probably too late. Yeah, I wonder what this is all about now. Yeah, there's only one way I'm gonna find out now. There are nights for taking chances. There are nights for taking care. Hey, tonight I see no reason, no, not to take it anywhere, anywhere. Hey, crazy days, yeah, I ought to get out of this place now. I ought to run, but I don't care. Hey, crazy days, ain't it not you're gonna be amazed now at the things we do when we're there. But listen here, some nights you just don't care. Just don't care. Just not take it anywhere. Would be that running would be a mighty foolish move. I know I can take whatever's coming. Just keep burning on. Yeah, there's nothing left to you. Nothing left to lose. Nothing left to do. Nothing left. Anything goes, nobody knows now. 'Cause in the morning, none of it shows now. Then the sea can remember how it goes now. Any old way she blows now. There she goes now. Hey, crazy days. Can't let this feeling go to waste now. Been waiting for this night way too long. Hey, crazy days. My body's headed, my head's ablaze now. And I want to know what it is leading me on. Not knowing. Keeps leading me on. Not knowing. Now we're gonna have some fun. Not knowing. Some fun. We're gonna have some fun. Not knowing. Some fun. Some fun. Not knowing. Sing lawyers, judges, and buddies. Not knowing. We're gonna have some fun. We keep it running. We'll be a mighty foolish fool. I know I can take whatever's coming. Just keep burning on. Till there's nothing left to you. Nothing left to lose. Nothing left to prove. Nothing left. Crazy days.
All right. From Bobby and the Midnights, 1981 album Haze is the track. Indeed. Yeah. Something that really must be going on. I lost half my people. just due to Bobby and the Midnights. Oh well. Win some, you lose some. So the next one here, we go all the way to 2000, where Bob Weir, Rob Wasserman, Rat Dog. Yes. And I chose the track from their album Evening Moods. I chose the track. Lucky enough. Sometimes that's how I feel, especially in life and doing this show. I'm lucky enough. Yeah. Enjoy.
The other night my soul hit the pavement, and I looked up and I didn't have eyes. Oh, to see the beauty, joy, and the tenderness, reasons why a man's alive. Sometimes darkness falls upon the spirit, and it gets dark like there ain't never been light. Maybe angels sing, but you don't want to hear it. Ready to play, ain't burning so bright, and you find no saints here. Go and get this frown, but you may find grace if you're lucky enough. Every love has a hole in the middle where the wickedness always survives. Eats at your soul, maybe just a little. Then it gets as big as the night. Doesn't matter how much you show her. Sure don't matter what she's trying to show you. When you can't feel it, that love seems to scatter. Precious little wanna see you through, and we're going on faith here, and all that kind of stuff. And even grace, if you're lucky enough. There's a light you can hold through the separateness of sin.
Hey, 4D. Yeah.
Open up your soul and let the sky fall in. Deepest journeys pass through the wilderness, the desert where the burning question resides. To taste the magic, you must first suck the emptiness from a cup that is always dry. Inside the silence and total vulnerability, where the horizon is a perfect line, lies a drop that precedes the humidity, a simple grace that pours like wine, and you find no saints here. None of that kind of stuff, but you may find grace if you're lucky enough. Lucky enough. Lucky enough. Ooh. Lucky enough. Where you may find grace if you're lucky enough. Lucky enough. You're lucky enough. You're lucky enough. Where you may find grace if you're lucky enough. You're lucky enough.
That's right, from Bob Weir and Rat Dog from 2000 off the Evening Moods album. Lucky Enough. Sometimes I feel that way around here. That's for sure. I'm glad to have who I have here today. So that was pretty much the tribute for uh, for for Bob Weir. I just thought maybe I got like a couple tracks left in the queue here. Thought I'd just do some randomness, if you will. We played last episode some off of this King Federal Rockabilly's album. I know I showed this before, but we'll show it again. 14 songs on this album from 1978. This is really good cooking stuff. So I thought I would go off and play you a little bit of an old Sun Records alum, if you will. This one here, called One Hand Loose.
I'm a tip-top daddy, and I'm gonna hide my way deep away from the corner. Say what I got to say. Hold on one hand only, get the ready for a ride. Give me one hand loose and I'll be satisfied. Give me free hand, baby, cause I wanna rock. Turn it loose in, baby, I won't blow my top. Give me free hand, woman, let it swing up my side. Give me one hand loose and I'll be satisfied. Hallelujah. Bones, and you know how I feel, but don't you cry me close, baby, this time is for real. Get ready for some rockin', pick 'em up and put 'em down. Give me one hand loose and I'll be satisfied. Give me free hand, baby, cause I wanna rock. Turn it loose in, baby, I won't blow my top. Give me free hand, baby, let it swing by my side. But give me one hand loose and I'll be satisfied. Satisfied! Daddy, and I'm gonna hide my way deep away from the corner. See what I got to say. Hold on one hand on, get you ready for a ride. Get one hand loose and I'll be satisfied. Give me free hand, baby, cause I wanna rock. Turn it loose in, baby, I won't pull my top. Give me free hand, woman, let it swing by my side. Give me one hand loose and I'll be satisfied.
That's right, Charlie Feathers with One Free Hand, or One Hand Loose for that matter, too. So that was one of them. They're going to throw you a different one here. This one from Ronnie Moline. Yes, Ronnie Moline doing a tune called Rockin' Up. I like that King label. Look at that.
Here I am with my little git fiddle, long tall mic with the bass in the middle, ball on the drums, so ready to go. That little Roy on the piano, we're rocking up the storm tonight. Well, they're rocking up the storm tonight. Well, they're rocking and rocking.
Ah, yes.
Rocking up the storm tonight. Well, the rhythm and blues, all that jazz, rocking in a roll, little Tommy man. We're rocking up the storm tonight. Woo, we're rocking up the storm tonight. Well, rockin' and a rockin', rockin' and a rockin', rockin' up the storm tonight. Well, all you gals, you got to come along. I'm gonna rock with you. Well, rockin' up the storm tonight. Woo, rockin' up the storm tonight. Well, rockin' and a rockin', rockin' up the rockin', rockin' up the storm tonight. Yeah! Well, rhythm and blues, all that jazz, rockin' and rollin' it around me, man. But I'm rockin' up the song, man. Woo, rockin' up the song, man. Yeah, rockin' it around, rockin' up around, rockin' up the song, man. Well, rhythm and blues, all that jazz, rockin' and rollin' it around me, man. Well, I'm rockin' up the song, man. Woo, rockin' up the song, man. Well, I'm rockin' it around, rockin' up around, rockin' up the song, man. Well, rock. Yeah, come on around. Woo, come on around. Yeah, come on around. Yeah, come on around. Whoa, come on around. Woo, come on around. Yeah, come on around. Woo, come on around.
That's right, Ronnie Moline rocking up. So you saw your wife was in chat on the show last episode when I watched it back. Yes, she did. She did put a comment in there. I wonder, hopefully she's doing fine over in North Little Rock. Yes. Now this next one is very new song. I thought I would just take one of the songs off of the first new album in almost 20 years from that mainstay Christian rock band Petra. That's right, they've got a new one. John Schlitt, former Head East, also singer of Petra, is in this lineup with original mainstay Bob Hartman, who's been there for many years. Like, I want to say Petra got formed, I think, in 1971 or 72. Yeah. So this one here is off the new album Hope. The new album Hope. And this one is called Filthy Lucre. Yes. This kind of surprised me.
In the shadows of the city, where the lights to see the night, there's a hunger never sated, a thirst of light to fight, chasing gold and fading treasures, running after empty dreams, but in the end they're left with nothing, lost in hollow schemes. Oh, the lights are welted down, finding souls within this spell. Filthy lucre, shades of gold, blinding senses, taking hold. Filthy lucre, shades of gold, wound your conscience, stain your soul. In the darkness, hearts grow cold. Filthy lucre, lose your hold. They build their towers high and mighty on the backs of those in need. Never seen, never caring, blinded by their endless greed. The riches of this world cannot save a dying soul. Only Christ can bring redemption. Only He can make us whole. Oh, the lies that wealth him down, binding souls within their spell. Filthy lucre, chains of gold, blinding senses, taking hold. In the darkness, hearts grow cold. In the end, the lies unfold. That the riches of this world cannot save a dying soul. Only Christ can bring redemption. Only He can make us whole. On the backs of those in need, never seen, never caring, blinded by their endless greed. But the riches of this world cannot save a dying soul. Only Christ can bring redemption. Only He can make us whole. Filthy lucre, chains of gold, blinding senses, taking hold. Filthy lucre, chains of gold, wound your conscience, stain your soul. In the darkness, hearts grow cold. cold. Only Christ can save your soul. In His love we find our goal. Filthy Luca, lose your hold. Filthy Luca, lose your hold. Filthy Luca, lose your hold.
I didn't mind that, tell you the honest truth. I love Petra, but like I said, first new album in almost 20 years for them. If and when I get time on another live stream, I'll show you my new collection of old Australian banknotes. That would always be fun. Speaking of filthy lucre, see what I did. Never mind. Look up the $2 note. Ooh, fun. Fun. Oh, I'll tell you, I ended up speaking of Australia stuff. I'm still working on the Jesse Fink Bon Scott book. Boy, oh boy, I'm telling you, the band, AC/DC, man, oh man, 15 album deal, 3 albums a year was what that original deal was. I'm like, that's insane. That is insane. Especially when bands back in the day did what, 2 albums a year. And I'm just like, and the royalty rates sucked and the publishing, I'm just like, looking back on it, I mean, what was it? When Bond died in 80, okay, when he died that like around that time, supposedly he only had like $33,000 in the bank. And I'm just like, what? That's crazy. I mean, okay, fine. In US, they didn't start getting the really big heavy hitters till Highway to Hell, but still, $33,000? I don't know what that translates into 2026 money, but that doesn't seem like a hell of a lot. I'll tell you that right now. It's like, jeez. I'd love to live in a lighthouse if someone paid the electric bill. Yeah, you're telling me. I got one last track here for you guys today. I thought, I don't know, speaking of houses, I thought I would play 13th Floor Elevators, one of my favorites. Slip inside this house. Yes. Nice 8-minute epic here. Good. That's what I wanted. Thank you for telling me that. For once, I rooted for the 49ers and they got it done.
Yeah.
If your limbs begin dissolving in the water that you tread, all surroundings are evolving in the stream that clears your head. Find yourself a caravan like no one must have led, and slip inside this house that you pass by. Slip inside this house that you pass by. True conception, knowing why, brings even more than meets the eye. Slip inside this house that you pass by. In this dark, all creation, we can be and feel and know from an effort, conversation that's surviving on the go. There's infinite survival When you are wrong, you are always risen
Yeah.
from the seeds you sow. There is no reason to rise alone. Other stories given as sages of their own. Live where your heart can be given, and your life starts to unfold in the forms you envision in this dream that ages old. On the river there is the only snare. You receive all you can hold, like you've been told. Every day's another dawning, gives the morning wind a chance. Always catch your thunder yawning. Lift your mind into the dance. See the shadows from your awning. Sing the footfalls, circumstance that flies outside. This house don't pass it by. Fire worlds that you uncover, light the path you want to roam. You compare there and
Do not take the brown acid while we sing this song.
That's why smart gypsies care and keep nowhere up there on the home. They slip inside this house that they have found. Slip inside this house that you have found. You think you can't, you wish you could. I know you can, I wish you would. Slip inside the house that you have found.
I like this band actually. I don't.
Oh yeah,
I mean, their records are like impossible to find originals, but
I've never found an original. All I've ever found was reissue.
well, reissue is a good way to get the music.
Now I found some Roky solo stuff that I had.
Cool.
But never this stuff.
20 birds of my heart baked into an atom you polarized into existence, magnified from red to blue to such extent the realm of dark in the picture it seems true, but slip inside this house and inside. All your lightning waves beside you. Travel is along your spine. 7 stars receive your visit. 7 seals remain divine. 7 churches filled with spirit. Treasure from angel mind. Just slip inside this house as you pass by. Slip inside this house that you have found. The space you made as you no longer human. Gods are called the center of this house. There is no season.
See, this is where you pull out the lava lamp, the hookah pipe,
Yeah. And burn some incense, right?
the beanbag chairs.
Yeah.
Other stories given as sages of their own. Changing, and its union nourishes on in the light, rearranging till the last confusion is gone. What a brother always sing a song they pass along.
That too.
Men on really rain, they just march in place until the two eyed men.
This would make a great bathroom song when you're a DJ. Now, that funky sound that goes in and out of the record,
Yeah, what is that?
I'll tell you, I didn't know at first when I tripped on these songs, and I'm like, it gets hypnotic once in a while if you're just listening and just staring at nothing. And then one day, 13th floor elevators, they showed a old black and white film clip from like Houston television, and they're singing "You're Gonna Miss Me," which was like their hit, their only real hit. And you see that there's a dude that's playing a jug, and there's a pen mic in the jug, and he's going. That's the sound. It's him blowing into this jug, and it's catching the mic, and it's doing its thing. And I'm like, I didn't think you could do that. Well, I guess you could back then.
Yeah.
So far out, man.
Paul, I just want to. I think anything on that international artist label, I've never come across in all these years. I've been looking at stuff for years.
Not even any 45s. There's a handful of 45s. I want to say. Geez, who else was on international artists? There wasn't that many, but there was.
Oh, Bubble Puppy was on international.
Bubble Puppy. Yeah, that's right.
There's another psychedelic group that I read about. I can't remember the name.
Was it P.U. Pinchloaf?
No.
The P.U. Pinchloaf. I have to keep bringing back P.U. Pinchloaf every so often, so the fans don't forget P.U. Pinchloaf.
Hey, is 4D Man still in chat? If you are, say something, because I wanted to show him something.
I don't know, 40 Man. Are you still here?
Well, I'll show this to. This is an album I've had. I forgot to show it last time. Soundtrack album I've had for Richard Diamond.
Oh, there you go, by Pete Rugolo.
I've never seen the show, but it's a jazz-oriented soundtrack. Yeah.
I never even heard of it, to be honest with you.
I guess it was a late 50s show, from what I understand.
Nice.
Detective.
Nice. You sure do come across some very interesting material out there in the middle of nowhere.
If you look up the Internet Movie Database, I think David Jansen maybe was in the show.
Oh,
okay.
Peanut Butter Conspiracy. It's spreading.
Yeah.
And Marshmallow Overcoat. That's you don't want to put that on the outside of your house. Only the inside of your house. Ooh,
well, 4D Man did make a comment. I was paying attention. Yay, cool. Yeah, 4D Man.
Yeah, yay. Marshmallow Overcoat. It's like in Candyland. That's what Willy Wonka's got to wear in between rooms. He's got to wear a marshmallow overcoat.
I bet.
Between the Chocolate River and whatever the fuck else there is in Wonka Land.
50s is the best decade for
I just want to know, were those Oompa Loompas really, really friendly, and did they get decent wages? That's what I want to know.
Good question.
Fight Oompa Loompas, fight if you didn't. 50s is the best decade for jazz, I think.
So. I think so, yeah.
As the beatniks would say. Oh, man. So now, of course, I'm getting ready to almost end the show, and everybody's here now.
No problem.
I got down to 2 people. I kid you not. I'm assuming you were probably one of them. The other one, I'm going, what did I do? I didn't fart last time I checked, and I'm like, I guess Sunday nights are not exactly the best time to do these shows, but
Well,
I thought I was going to do this last night, but it turned out that didn't happen, so that's why we did it
PB
tonight.
Falls having an auction at the same time.
Oh, the PB Fall auction.
He's running my notifications, you know.
Those are popular. Got to admit that. You know, gotta get that record auction stuff.
I don't blame you for not bid. If I could afford it, I'd love to bid on some records on some of these auctions.
Well, yeah, no kidding, huh? Yes, the finger clicking West Side Story. Stole that gesture. Morticia Adams and family did the finger click too. That's right.
I can't. It's not very good.
I can also do the let's see, the double Spock. Live long and prosper.
Can I do that? Yeah, I can kind of do that.
I got a double jointed finger. There it is. That's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, David Donnelly. Hey, David.
Good to see you here, David. I'm sorry about your friend. I know we talked about this the other day. Packet of sugar, sweet emotion, sweet emotion. Take care. That's right. We're about ready.
See you, Brandon.
Probably Tuesday night. We'll do a show Tuesday night. So probably we'll make it a 9:30 one. Maybe I'll go on the our show for that, like I try to. But yeah, so Tuesday night, 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Let's try to do this again. With some other interesting stuff and some other factoids. Oh, now what is this? Now everybody shows up. Oh, you're rolling for Blair. I'm about ready to end this, unfortunately. Fact. That is a goodly fact. Vinyl Diet. That's right. And it's time for an old bearded.
Psycho's Platters is a Love Peace production.